Hi, this is a series of labs and videos that will help you understand and implement protocols and technologies used in today's enterprise networks. So we can see an example of one of the labs here. Let me move that out of the way. And here are some of the videos. And there's about 10 videos, I think, will be at the end of all this. But the idea here, and let me move this out of the way, is that this is our final topology. This is what we will be getting to. But in the real world, network engineers and administrators rarely build networks from scratch. Instead, they usually work within what we call brownfield environments, existing networks that are already in operation. These networks often include legacy configurations, live traffic, operational constraints, and other things that we have to carefully consider when making changes. By contrast, in a greenfield network, brand new deployment, where you can design everything from the ground up without needing to account for an existing infrastructure. This lab series simulates a real-world scenario by guiding you through the process of adding a new switch block. We can see that right here in blue. So as you're going to see in our first lab, this part does not exist, and neither do any of these connections. You're going to be building all of this and everything that comes after it. So this is the switch block, and this switch block, well, what is it? It could represent a newly constructed building, a new office location, or an expansion of an existing department. So throughout these labs and videos, you'll explore how different network technologies and components work together. You'll get hands-on experience using Packet Tracer with configuring VLANs, trunks, layer 3 routing, switch virtual interfaces, link aggregation, first hop redundancy protocols, working with spanning tree, and some security and best practices as well. None of this makes sense. It will. The labs are designed to help you understand this as well. They coincide with the lectures I give for various classes that use these labs, but I've written the labs in a way that there's a lot of explanation in them as well. By the way, all my labs can be downloaded from my GitHub repository, which is mentioned here in the Packet Tracer right here. I think it's right there. Yeah, my GitHub repository. I have the individual labs, and I also have at least one, maybe two different PDFs that combine everything. So you'll also gain a practical understanding of network architecture using the access distribution core design model, which this promotes scalability, resilience, and manageability. Importantly, the rest of this network is already operational. So everything outside this blue block here is all already operational. And including our simulation of a little bit of an internet, we have a operational switch block here. So your configurations must integrate smoothly without disrupting existing services. And that's what we'll be doing. By the end of this lab series, you'll have a deeper appreciation for the challenges and responsibilities that come with expanding and maintaining a professional network enterprise environment. Now, please note, there are some components of this network that may not follow current best practices. This is intentional. This is to help demonstrate specific protocols and technologies more clearly, and also to keep the overall design more manageable for learning purposes. Additionally, some of the labs and videos will offer optional configuration enhancements that are not shown in this topology that I'm showing you right now. But you will have the option of implementing those if you so desire. Most importantly, don't be intimidated by the number of devices and connections and everything you're seeing here. Through this series of labs, you'll build a clear understanding of each component and technology and how they fit together to form a functional enterprise network. So we'll be taking this step by step through each lab. Hope you enjoy this and look forward to seeing you in the next lab.